it comes to food, sometimes simple living is happy living. Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly lucky to eat a wide range of things nowadays, from chicken sandwiches to pastas of seemingly infinite shapes and lengths. But I'll never forget that time at university when I lived off an enormous block of cheddar. I was said to be mostly cheese by the end of term, and, I think they were right.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Hard work may or may not pay off.
Hi, I'm Ricky Hawthorne. I don't remember being a student, but I'm sure it happened. People ask me all the time, Ricky, what would you eat if you were a student? And I say, anything from the crumbly student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and above all else, it's affordable. Just like Mama used to make.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. are reminded that this is the fun part. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. One summer, some friends and I headed north on a fisherman's pilgrimage to Tumble. I tell you, there's no freedom like it. Just a group of mates, their matching bucket hats, and a case of antique fishing flies. Pure bliss.
Students are reminded to find themselves. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
It may come as a surprise to some of you, but the young Hawthorne was something of a prankster. Yes, once at school, the gang and I bought several thousand soft drawing pencils, and in the dead of night, swapped them with our school supply of much harder standard issue pencils. I only wish you could have seen the look on Mr. Featherbridge's face when he tried taking registration the next morning. Oh, the man was livid. Unfortunately, 2 of the boys were expelled for breaking and entering. Don't trespass, kids.
Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Students should check in before trying to learn. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
I want to stress that I don't think a young person's life is all fishing trips and A-grade hijinkery. No. I also took a great deal of substance from the many mentors and role models in my young life. I'll never forget the professor who took my Introduction to Advanced Thinking course at university. He once told me, "Ricky, I don't think you'll ever understand what I'm saying." And he was right. A very wise man, that one.
Students are asked not to ask questions. it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
Thanks for joining me on a lovely walk down memory lane. Before we go, I just wanted to remind you that glory days aren't just for the young amongst us. In truth, there's nowhere I'd rather be than here, with you, at 2 Point Radio. Today's show was sponsored by Bungle Kitty Litter, the litter tray that'll make your critter's day.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Research project complete. Aren't you clever? There's a fly in here. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying.
I hope you've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio. And it's gonna be a wild ride. Yo, and hello. It's Harrison Wolf coming at you with the dulcet sounds of the underground. We got a good one. But first, I should probably turn some lights on. Fully Enlightened Radio, coming up next.
The yearly results are in. Not bad, I suppose. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
A lot of people ask me, Harrison, what can I do to be more subversive? And I say, first things first, you gotta throw out that question. There's nothing less punk than asking for instructions. You gotta take out the toy, burn the manual, and use the box to make yourself a groovy fort. That being said, today I'll be dishing out some details on how to be a more subversive you.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Students are reminded to find themselves. There's a fly in here.
Hey, roll with me here. Breakfast is a concept. You think it's real, but it's just another lesson taught to you by the man in an attempt to structure your day. That's why when I wake up, I like a big bowl of pasta and a tall lemonade. Take that, establishment.
The time timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Students should check in before trying to learn. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Marketing project complete. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
Hi, I'm Jumbo McNally, and at Jumbo University, every instructor is handpicked by someone that was handpicked by someone that I handpicked. That's the Jumbo Touch. Jumbo University, be your biggest self.
Announcement. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means. We've just completed a research project. Well done. should pretend that they're listening. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
Clothes are a great way to express your individuality. Some people go to a lot of effort, and I can dig that. There was a time when the Wolfman spent a lot of time on his outwardness. But that all changed when I accidentally put on mismatched shoes the morning after a party, and the compliments started rolling in. I've gotten dressed in the dark ever since. Just you, the void, and something that could be a sleeve or a trouser leg. Live dangerously, my dudes.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
I like to do one thing every day that chills me to my core. It puts the key in anarchy, or it's the key to anarchy or something. Anyway, it's important. This morning, I ate some chocolate mousse that had been on the counter for days. Was I scared? Of course I was. I'd pushed the limits. I'd broken the rules. They don't want you to eat the warm mousse, my friends. And isn't that reason enough?
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once.
Questions are a great tool for unraveling the mysteries of life. Questions like, where's the bathroom? And, can I have a bite? But questions can also daze and confuse. Next time someone puts you on the spot, throw it back at them with a, I don't know, do you? Whoa, man, that'll change a person.
Janitor needed in library. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. The academic year is now over. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? End of year results published. Now. We've just completed a research project. Well done.
I'll leave you with the first and last rule to a subversive life. A healthy disdain for authority. I go home 5 minutes early every day just to show the boss that's what's up. Sometimes I even come in on my day off. They don't know up from down. And that's how I like it. You don't have to listen to nobody. Should you listen to me? Where's the bathroom? Can I have a bite? Think about it.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Students are asked not to ask questions. Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Education is non-refundable.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. I hear that another university has opened its doors to the aspiring bookworms and lab rats of 2 Point County. Listeners may remember that I don't like new universities because they're not old and therefore not any good. If they were, they'd have opened a long time ago. That's called logic, students, though I don't suppose you'd know.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Would campus intruders please not come in? Syllabus requesting new room. A new room for the syllabus. it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Welcome back. I can't say that I understand our county's recent fascination with opening pop-up universities on a weekly basis, but it seems appropriate to commemorate the opening of yet another fun-time house of real good learning. I thought we'd talk about the past, memories and nostalgia. The feelings that things used to be, in some incalculable and all-encompassing sense, better. But why do we feel that way? Are we wearing rose-tinted glasses? Perhaps. Did everything used to be better? Probably.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
I used to love taking the train, the steam, the crisp sandwiches, watching people's luggage fall. Oh, those were the days. Sadly, I now find the experience of using our county's rail services is missing one rather vital component. I find that everyone seems all too engrossed by their mobile phones. Now, I have no interest in talking to anyone, but what I did like was ignoring people. It's just no fun if they do it for you.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. campus intruders, please not come in. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
New to the Crumley student range, Chicken Stompers. Take the smoothest natural chicken matter from Crumley Farms boneless chickens. Add our secret seasoning and a touch of traditional stabilizing agent and stamp. You've got Crumley's Chicken Stompers. Credit for palatability. They really could be anything. Just like Mama used to make.
Skills are non-transferable. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. The academic year is now over. The academic year is starting soon. Was that anything we wanted to do? The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
I was recently stolen back to the days of my youth. Yes, after inadvertently trapping myself in the airing cupboard, what did I come across but my old wooden tennis clogs? It had been too long since I thought about my days on the university tennis team. It was said that the mere sound of our carved shoes were enough to cause eruptions of rosy cheeks and giggling on campus, although some believed that it had something to do with our shorts.
Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Whatever happened to wooden tennis shoes anyway? The visual spectacle of tennis used to be accompanied by a positive symphony, a sound like a company of coconuts dancing on a ballroom floor. Only wooden tennis clogs can produce such an enchanting auditory experience. But what do they wear now? Ghastly, squeaky things. And for what? Added grip, lightweight. It's practically cheating.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
The rise of the synthetic shoe is not confined to the tennis court, sadly. I'm sure many long-time listeners know that I visit Confetto's Cobblers once a year and treat myself to a pair of brogues, or loafers if I'm feeling scandalous. On my most recent visit, however, I was horrified to find that my dear cobbler had been replaced with an establishment by the name of the Shoe Zoo. But can one truly describe their collection of footwear as a menagerie without possessing a single pair of brogues? I think not.
Research project complete. Aren't you clever? Staff are reminded to be inspirational. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
Remember the start of the show? Remember when we were going to talk about nostalgia? Oh, what a paradise it seems. And yet, here we stand, talking about training shoes. Another vision gone awry over the savage passing of time. How fitting. How dreadfully sad. Things used to be better, dear listeners. How can you know for sure? Well, my show is over. They can't be getting better, can they?
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Students are reminded to set reminders. Would campus intruders please not come in? is a test announcement, not a real announcement. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
Hi, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you may be listening to Campus Radio. Unfortunately, our broadcasting signal has taken a hit due to some of our equipment being prematurely recycled. One of our reporters is in a skip, looking for the parts as we speak. So, consider that colourful visual, and we'll be right back.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Ooh. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
We're back, and so is our broadcasting signal. Thanks to Hugh for getting in the skip. By his own account, he was happy to do it, adding that the view from inside the skip offered him an entirely new perspective on campus. Now, if that's not an idea for a segment, I don't know what is.
The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. Enjoy your summer. Or we will. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Education is non-refundable.
Let's hear from Hugh, who's fresh out the skip with a story about an unusually cloudy weekend for one of the county's hottest locations.
Students at the Breaking Point campus were expecting a weekend full of sun, laughter and knockabout fun. But a dark cloud has washed away their optimism, leaving them with sadness and no real use for all that sun cream. They were forecast a weekend of sun and balmy temperatures, but what they got was a drizzly and altogether grey affair. Spare a thought for them, sitting inside, their sandals sandless, their skin cool and unburnt. Fliss, back to you.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Announcement. The campus just got bigger. Not not necessarily better. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Students are reminded to find themselves. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. It's not your year, it's just another year. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. campus intruders, please not come in.
We're now hearing that the bored students in Breaking Point have been seen riding around campus in maintenance carts used by janitorial staff and the local Coast Guard. It's a sobering reminder to all of us that you can't take a golf cart without asking just because it's a bit cloudy.
We've just completed a research project. Well done. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Congratulations. Research project complete. revise, the longer you've been revising. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's Harrison Wolf going through the county's sock drawer on 2 Point Radio. I just had a very big sleep, so it's going to be a lively one.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. If it's not on your CB, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Live music is like fresh fruit and vegetables, man. It's better than the stuff in a can, and when the opportunity presents itself, you gotta cram as much of it in you as possible. That's just sensible, healthy living. You can't have too much of a good thing. That's why they call it a good thing. When I was young, I used to stand right next to the speakers and drink it in until I couldn't hear a thing. That's how I knew I was full.
Janitor required in bathroom. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
Did you see those student protests at Mitten University the other day? It's all a little peaceful for my liking. Sure, I can respect the vibe, but sometimes you gotta ruffle some feathers. When I was at school, they took away mashed potato Tuesdays, so a few of us got into the school mascot's coop, and boy, did we ruffle that chicken. It was all friendly, of course, but they knew we meant business. Just some food for thought, my student comrades. Go get your mashed potatoes.
Skills are non-transferable. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
how's it going? You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the most popular station in the greater 2 Point County area. Nice. We're serving more great radio with a side of insidious advertising right after this.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Students are reminded to set reminders. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
As longtime listeners will know, I have a wide range of hobbies and interests, but jogging isn't one of them. I mean, think about it. Going around and around a track or a park in an endless, exhausting loop to feel satisfaction? If you ask me, it's just another trick that big business uses to train our brains into total subordination. I'm sitting down, man. There's no moving me.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. intruders on campus. You know what to do. Hard work may or may not pay off.
Bungle gets a lot of praise in the press. I just don't think it's healthy for anything, to get talked about in such a positive light. It makes my eyebrows uncomfortable. Sure, they've been responsible for a lot of so-called technological advances, and some of you might love your automatic toilet paper dispensers, but I was doing just fine on the toilet. Thank you very much. Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. All right, I am out of here. I hope you all have a righteous rest of your day and that the constant fear of alien abduction, natural disaster, and revolutionary upheaval doesn't stop you from having a fine and restful evening. Hopefully there's a next time.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational. There's a fly in here. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. End of year results published now. if you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
This is Campus Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.